The 18 essential tips to get your home sold in 2021. I'm Chris Spade at Keller Williams Realty. We're going to talk about that coming up. Thank you so much for coming back to my YouTube channel. I'm Chris Spade at Keller Williams Realty, where I make these videos to help you make sense of the real estate market. If you do me a huge favor, hit that subscribe button. Also, click that little bell so you can be notified every time we drop fresh new content. And if you would do this, I would truly appreciate it. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up after you've watched this video because, you know, it's going to help my self-esteem. So it's 2021, the market is hot right now, and sellers are really in control, but there are 18 essential things that you can do to make sure that your home is positioned right on the market and that you get your home sold for more money faster. Now, the first thing is very simple. That is, list your home at the right price or slightly below market. Why do you want to do this? Well, buyers are smart. Even though it's a seller's market, buyers are out there and they are in the market, which means they are knowing exactly what's happening in the neighborhood that they're wishing to purchase in. So by you setting the price right, typically will help you boost your sales price up and get multiple offers. If you overprice the property, buyers are going to know that, and your home's going to sit on the market. The second thing you want to do, and this is a little selfish plug, you want to work with a top realtor like me. Why do you want to work with a top realtor? Because they know the ins and outs of the market, and they know what to do to help you get more money for your home. If you're working with someone who is doing things like cutting their commission or helping you set the price too high, they're setting you up for failure. You have to ask yourself, are they selling my house or are they selling my neighbor's house? Because here's the thing, if they go and put a sign in the yard and your home is priced too high, well, the fact is they're just getting phone calls on your property to take those buyers to other homes in which they're going to sell. So you really want to make sure that you're working with a top agent who has a real good obligation to you. The next thing you want to do once your home is ready to sell is do professional photographs. They're super important, and you don't want to minimize this. If you're selling an $800,000 house and your agent is taking pictures with their phone or they're bringing their own camera, you need to turn around and run fast. Professional photographs from Virtuance, which is a company I use quite often, are only $159 for 25 photos. Your agent can afford it, especially if you're paying them top dollar, almost $24,000 to sell your home. So you're going to want to get professional photos. Remember, these pictures are going all over the World Wide Web, so you want to make sure your home is in its best position. You want to make sure you pick up your underwear and clean up your house prior to any showings, and it doesn't hurt to make your home smell good. Why do you want to do this? Because people do not want to walk into dirty homes. I can't tell you how many times I've walked into a nasty, dirty home where people have had dishes in the sink, they've got way too much clutter on their countertops. You can't have any of this. You need to get your home clean, and you need to make sure the beds are made, the toilets are clean. You're going to have to make sure you have bleach and Clorox wipes to clean everything down, and it wouldn't hurt to get yourself a Febreze freshener in the home. The reason for that is people like to walk into nice places that smell good. If you have a pet, make sure your home does not smell like a pet. Well, we just talked about this, and I'm going to reiterate it again. You want to depersonalize and declutter your home. You want to take down any personal photographs in your home and put those away. After all, you are selling the home, and you want it to show like a model home that would be like new construction. So what you want to do is depersonalize, declutter, put away everything. Make sure your coffee table, unlike mine right now, is free from clutter. You want to make sure, I'm not selling my house right now, so that's why my coffee table's got stuff on it, but you want to make sure that it is clean and it doesn't have anything on it. So depersonalize and declutter your entire home. The other thing you want to do, remove any political or religious items from your home. The last thing you want to do is have a perfect home for someone only for them to get turned off buy any sort of political or religious items around your home. It doesn't mean you can't have your beliefs, but for example, people feel very strongly about what's happened in the political atmosphere as of late, so you want to make sure that you remove any of those items from the home. Organize your closets. The reason why you want to do that is you want to show how much space is actually in there or how much you can actually get in there. So if your closet is bursting at the seam with clothes and it's winter, consider pulling out your summer clothes and packing those away in your garage or storing them underneath your bed. Just make sure that your closets, even though they may be small, show like they have a lot of room. It's extremely important. So organize everything. This goes for kitchen cabinets, anything that you can think of, because you want people to think that there is more space than there might actually be. You also want to make sure that if you're having any showings that all the lights are turned on. The last thing somebody wants to do is walk into a dark home. If you walk into a dark home, you have your curtains or your blinds drawn, this is going to be a turnoff for people immediately upon entering your property. So what you want to do, make sure everything is opened and turned on, so that way as much light and natural light can get into your home. The other thing that you're going to want to do is make any minor repairs to the property. So if there's something that's been bothering you for a while, fix it, because I guarantee it's going to bother another buyer. They're also going to think to themselves, what else is wrong with this home if these little items are going on? They're going to think that there might be something bigger going on in the home. So you want to make sure that you're fixing all minor things. And if you have to hire a good handyman, let me know. I've got someone that can help you. If you can do it, make sure you move your pets out and your pets are not available for any showings. Cats are a little bit more easier to wrangle. Sometimes people just put them in a closet for the day and a note on the door. If that's the case, make sure you do that and put that note on the door. And make sure if you have pets that your home doesn't smell like you have one. That is important. You do not want people being turned off by pet smell. It is the one big thing that people will walk away from. That and cigarette smoke. And we just talked about this, eliminate any bad smells. Pet odors. Is your refrigerator stinking? I guarantee you people are going to open up the refrigerator, and if your refrigerator stinks, it's going to be an issue. So make sure that your refrigerator smells good. Make sure everything in your home smells good. Make sure that if you have dirty laundry, it's in the closet and the door is shut. You don't want people walking in on that too, especially if you work out a lot and they open up a closet and it smells of sweat. That could be bad. If there's any minor updates you can do to the kitchen, I say go ahead and do it, whether that's painting the kitchen, painting the cabinets, or buying a new package of appliances. New appliances are going to sell your kitchen really fast. It's going to let the buyers know that you're serious. One of the things that we had to do in one of my properties was just change out the appliances, and boom, the house sold that fast. My clients listened to my advice. They went and got a package of appliances, a new microwave stove and a refrigerator. And within days of doing that and reshooting pictures, the home sold because the old crusty appliances were not in there. So it doesn't have to be a major kitchen overhaul, but if you can do things like paint, maybe change out the floor, those things are going to make a big difference and pay you back dividends. And we just talked about this, add a fresh coat of paint. I highly recommend that you really do it in the living room and the kitchen if you can. If you live in a small place and you want to have the whole place repainted, you can do that too. But, you know, pink or lime green walls really kind of turn off buyers because they're just starting to see the dollar signs in their head. So if you are thinking about putting your home on the market, make sure your paint palette in your home is neutral. Make sure it's not overwhelming colors. It may appeal and will appeal to several people, but you're really trying to appeal to the masses. The thing that you don't want to do is have people walk in thinking your home is a money pit. You want to add some colorful touches to the home, accent pillows, bouquets of flowers, anything you can do to spruce up the property. I really like dried eucalyptus because it makes the home smell amazing. So anything that you can do, a throw across the bed, brand new bedding, extra pillows, those are really going to make the house pop. So you want to do things like that to make sure that, you know, your home is looking in its best. Just remember, small and less is more. You don't have to go nuts here. We're not expecting your home to look like an Architectural Digest home, but make it look nice because it's going to appeal to more people. You always want to be ready to show the home, which means you don't want to put restrictions on the showing times. So I get it, if you've got small kids, you don't want nap time interrupted. that's fine. But your home should be ready to show pretty much anytime, especially if you live there, because people have all kinds of hours and all kinds of jobs. And now that people are working from home, they can typically bug out during the lunch break and go take a look at the property, because chances are they're living in the neighborhood they want to live in anyway, so they can pop over with their agent and see a home. So you do want to make sure your home is show ready and it's available to be seen at most any time. The other thing you really want to do is make sure you leave your house. I just did a showing this last weekend where the seller sat in the backyard. It's very difficult to have an honest conversation with your clients when the seller is in the home. I've even had sellers want to stay for the home inspection of my buyers, and I've had to nicely ask them to leave. Make sure that you leave. This is not your home any longer. So you need to kindly get out of the house, because, we've got people that are wanting to buy it and speak freely to one another about the purchase they're about to make. Curb appeal, curb appeal, curb appeal, curb appeal, curb appeal. I don't know what more to say. Make your home pretty from the outside. You don't want to spend all this time and energy on the inside only for them to roll up and see that you've got tires in the front yard, a car with the tarp over the top of it. I've seen it all. You do not want to have that dead grass in the yard. Make sure your home has curb appeal. Make sure your home is as nice on the outside as it is on the inside. And finally, clean your carpets. If you're not going to replace them, clean them. You're going to want to make sure that they smell fresh, that they look nice, that they look clean. Again, buyers do not want to walk into your home and think about all the money they're going to have to soak into your property. If you have any questions about the 18 tips I just talked about to sell your home, feel free to reach out to me at 619-818-2992. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Have a great day. Bye-bye.